Welcome back to Animal Facts. Here we give you nothing but absolute facts, so believe it. In today's video we will be exploring 10 extinct animals that once roamed the earth. These animals are no longer alive, as you know, so video footage may be limited. Anyways, I am sure you will still enjoy today's content, so please to leave a like, comment and subscribe. Without any more delays, let's get things started. Kicking off today's list, we have the Carolina parakeet. The Carolina parakeet was a colorful bird native to the southeastern United States, with bright green plumage and a distinctive red, yellow, and orange head. Unfortunately, this beautiful bird is now extinct, with the last known specimen dying in captivity in 1918. The extinction of the Carolina parakeet is a tragic example of the impact that humans can have on the natural world. The bird was hunted extensively for its colorful feathers, which were used for accessories and other decorative items. Additionally, the clearing of forests and other habitat destruction also played a role in the bird's decline, as it lost nesting sites and food sources. Despite efforts to save the species, including captive breeding programs, the Carolina parakeet was ultimately unable to recover from the impact of human activity. Today, the bird serves as a poignant reminder of the need to protect and conserve the natural world. Next up, we have the Steller's sea cow. The Steller's sea cow was a large marine mammal that lived in the Bering Sea, off the coast of Alaska, and was closely related to the manatee. It was named after Georg Wilhelm Steller, the naturalist who first described the species in 1741 during the ill-fated expedition of Vitus Bering. The sea cow was a massive animal, reaching up to 30 feet in length and weighing as much as 10 tons. It had a thick layer of blubber to insulate itself from the cold waters of the Bering Sea and was able to stay underwater for up to 10 minutes at a time. Unfortunately, the Steller's sea cow was hunted to extinction within just 27 years of its discovery. The animal was slow-moving and docile, making it an easy target for hunters who prized its meat, blubber, and skin. Sailors and fur traders killed thousands of sea cows for food and hides, and by the time the species was officially protected in 1747, it was too late to save it from extinction. Coming at number 8, we have the Javan tiger. The Javan tiger, also known as the Sunda tiger, was a subspecies of tiger that once roamed the Indonesian island of Java. The Javan tiger was known for its distinctive dark orange coat with narrow black stripes, and it was a revered and feared animal in Javan folklore. Sadly, the Javan tiger is now extinct, with the last known sighting occurring in the mid-1970s. The main reason for the extinction of the Javan tiger was habitat loss due to deforestation, as well as hunting and poaching. As Java's human population grew, more land was needed for agriculture and settlements, leading to the destruction of the tiger's natural habitat. Additionally, the Javan tiger was hunted by humans for its skin and body parts, which were highly valued in traditional Chinese medicine. Efforts were made to protect the Javan tiger through conservation programs and anti-poaching measures, but these were ultimately unsuccessful in saving the species. The last confirmed sighting of a Javan tiger was in 1976, and the animal was declared extinct in 1994. Next on our list, we have the Beiji dolphin. The Beiji dolphin, also known as the Chinese river dolphin, was a freshwater dolphin that was once found in the Yangtze River in China. It was one of the world's rarest and most endangered species of dolphin, with estimates of its population ranging from 13 to 40 individuals in the 1990s. Sadly, the Beiji dolphin is now considered to be extinct, with the last confirmed sighting occurring in 2002. The main reason for the extinction of the Beiji dolphin was habitat loss and degradation, as well as human activities such as fishing, shipping, and pollution. The construction of the Three Gorges Dam on the Yangtze River had a significant impact on the dolphin's habitat, leading to changes in water temperature and flow, as well as increased shipping traffic and noise pollution. Efforts were made to protect the Beiji dolphin through conservation programs and anti-poaching measures, but these were ultimately unsuccessful in saving the species. The last confirmed sighting of a Beiji dolphin was in 2002, and the animal was declared extinct in 2007. Next up, we have the Pyrenean ibex, also known as the bucardo, was a subspecies of the Spanish ibex that was native to the Pyrenees Mountains on the border between France and Spain. It was a majestic animal, with long, curved horns that could grow up to 1 meter in length. Sadly, the Pyrenean ibex is now considered to be extinct. The Pyrenean ibex population had been declining for many years due to habitat loss and hunting, and by the 1980s, only a handful of individuals remained. In 1999, a team of scientists attempted to save the species through a cloning project, using DNA from a preserved Pyrenean ibex skin. In 2003, a cloned Pyrenean ibex was born, but unfortunately, it died just 7 minutes after birth due to lung defects. In 2009, the last remaining Pyrenean ibex was found dead in the mountains of northern Spain, officially marking the extinction of the subspecies. While the cloning project was unsuccessful in saving the Pyrenean ibex, it demonstrated the potential for using advanced reproductive technologies to restore endangered and extinct species in the future. Taking 5th place on today's list we have the quagga. The quagga was a subspecies of the plains zebra that was once found in the grasslands of South Africa. It had a unique coat pattern, with stripes only on the front of its body and a brownish color on the back. Unfortunately, the quagga is now extinct, having been hunted to extinction in the late 19th century. The quagga was heavily hunted for its meat and hide, and also suffered from competition with livestock and habitat loss due to human settlement. The last known wild quagga was killed in 1878, and the last captive quagga died in an Amsterdam zoo in 1883. In the early 20th century, there were attempts to breed the quagga back into existence, but it was eventually determined that the quagga was a distinct subspecies of the plains zebra and not a separate species. In 1984, genetic studies confirmed that the quagga was extinct and could not be resurrected through selective breeding. Coming in at number 4 we have the passenger pigeon. The passenger pigeon was once the most abundant bird species in North America, with flocks containing millions of individuals. However, the species is now extinct, having been hunted to extinction in the early 20th century. The passenger pigeon was hunted for its meat, which was cheap and readily available, and for sport. The birds were captured in large numbers and shipped to cities across North America, where they were sold as food. The demand for passenger pigeons was so great that hunters used techniques such as netting, baiting, and even dynamiting to kill large numbers of birds at once. As a result of these hunting practices, the passenger pigeon population declined rapidly. The last known wild passenger pigeon was shot in the 1900s, and the last captive passenger pigeon, named Martha, died in the Cincinnati Zoo in 1914. Taking 3rd place we have the great auk. The great auk was a flightless bird that lived in the North Atlantic Ocean, ranging from Canada to Greenland and Iceland. The bird stood nearly 3 feet tall and was an important food source for indigenous people and early European explorers. Unfortunately, overhunting and habitat destruction led to the extinction of the great auk in the mid-19th century. The great auk was hunted by humans for its meat, feathers, and oil. The birds were easily caught and killed in large numbers, and their eggs were collected for food. The feathers were used for bedding and clothing, and the oil was used for lighting. As the demand for great auks increased, so did the intensity of the hunting. By the 1840s, the great auk was on the brink of extinction. The last known breeding pair was killed on an island off the coast of Iceland in 1844, and the last recorded sighting of a great auk was in 1852. Taking 2nd place on today's list we have the Tasmanian tiger, also known as the thylacine, is an extinct carnivorous marsupial that was native to the island of Tasmania, off the coast of Australia. The thylacine was the largest carnivorous marsupial in modern times, and was known for its distinctive striped coat and wolf-like appearance. The extinction of the Tasmanian tiger is a controversial topic, with several factors likely contributing to its demise. Hunting by European settlers in Tasmania played a major role in the decline of thylacine populations, as they were seen as a threat to livestock. The Tasmanian government introduced a bounty on thylacines in 1888, and it is estimated that over 2,000 were killed before the bounty was finally lifted in 1909. Habitat loss and disease also likely contributed to the thylacine's decline. The last known Tasmanian tiger died in captivity in 1936, marking the extinction of this unique and iconic Australian animal. Despite reported sightings over the years, there is no evidence that the thylacine still exists in the wild today. Efforts to clone the thylacine using DNA from museum specimens have been unsuccessful, making the extinction of the species a tragic loss for the world's biodiversity. Taking 1st place we have the dodo. The dodo is an extinct flightless bird that was endemic to the island of Mauritius in the Indian Ocean. The dodo is known for its plump, rounded body, large beak, and distinctive appearance. The bird was first encountered by European sailors in the late 16th century, and was hunted to extinction within about 100 years of human colonization of Mauritius. The extinction of the dodo is primarily attributed to hunting and habitat loss caused by human activity. The dodo had no natural predators on the island, and its population was able to thrive until human arrival. However, with the arrival of sailors, who brought with them rats, cats, and pigs, the dodo's habitat was degraded and its population was hunted for food. The last reported sighting of a live dodo was in the late 17th century, and the bird became a symbol of human-induced extinction. However, the dodo's extinction served as a wake-up call for conservation efforts and led to the establishment of protected areas and conservation laws to help protect other vulnerable species from human activity. We have come to the end of today's video, but before you go, many thanks for watching and I hope this video was helpful. Please to leave a like and subscribe and don't forget to leave a comment and future videos you would like to see made on this channel. This is Animal Facts. See you next time with more facts.